My focus when I went in at 17 was to do something that I wanted to do, which was be an astronaut. But when I left the military, it was to serve others.
Chesca Barnett of Briarfield went to the United States Air Force Academy at age 17, thinking that she would one day become an astronaut. Little did she know that her time in the military would take her on a completely different career path. Due to some medical setbacks, Chesca was told she wouldn't be able to go to flight school as she'd originally planned. She recalls feeling devastated at having to give up on a dream she had had since she was 6 years old. This setback led her to discover an unexpected passion that would allow her to help those who need it most. A military career coach encouraged Chesca to become a pharmacy tech.
And I remember, I was a year in. I had broken my pelvis in a motorcycle accident in '92 while I was stationed at Langley, and I was in rehabbing my pelvis. And one of the captains said to me, "So what are you gonna do when you get out, Chesca?" Like, I had a clue. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get out. He was like, "Why don't you go to pharmacy school?" He said, "You're really good at this. Why don't you go to pharmacy school?" And I said, okay. So I looked it up, and by God, I had a pharmacy school in my hometown. And so that's what I did.
She found that she loved the work. After 8 years in the military, Chesca began studying to become a pharmacist. She chose to specialize in pediatrics because she believes our children deserve the best care available.
Every time that code blue goes off, you are in an adrenaline rush. And it's a battle. You're back in battle mode. And I think that kind of relayed over, those things that you do every single time, you do it the exact same way, so you get the exact same result. And that training that goes into being perfect in those times translates into those moments. So I think the two lives paralleled each other because I chose pediatric pharmacy. So when I'm in there and I know that I've got to get it right for that kiddo on the table, it's a duty. I'm fulfilling a duty, and you feel that no thank you needed. Nobody's got to tell me to do my job because I know that's the job that's required of me.
And for the last 20 years, she has been serving as a pharmacist at Children's of Alabama. She also helps at Cooper Green Mercy Help Services.
It really became as I met people, and I felt like God put me here, in this situation, because I was able to relate to so many of their stories. I was a single mom going to pharmacy school. So when they come in and they're like, "I'm a single mom," I can relate to you. I've gone through a divorce or two, and I can relate to them. When they're trying to pick up a career and start all over, I can relate to that. When you just don't know what the next day is going to have for you, I can relate to that. And I can become their biggest cheerleader and show them that there was something else.
A colleague at Children's said that Chesca is, quote, an excellent pediatric pharmacist with a strong focus on patient safety and a team player who willingly shifts her schedule or comes in for extra shifts to ensure patients are taken care of. Chesca feels she has a duty to serve, which she attributes to her time in the military.
Because of what I had learned at the academy, I knew how to study, I knew how to time manage, I knew how to do stress management, and then the Air Force taught me a whole nother level of resiliency because I could not stop. I had to keep going. It was even though my dreams were busted and I felt all out of sorts, I could not just stop existing. I had to keep taking the next step. Not even knowing where the next step was going to take me, just knowing I could not stop. I had to keep moving forward.
But her impact spans far beyond the medical field. Chesca also teaches courses at Jefferson State Community College and Samford University. There, she helps students who are facing personal challenges, reminding them that if she overcame her struggles, they can too.
I'm always oh my gosh, I'm not teaching another class. But then I get in there and I hear their stories and I get revved up all over again. What can I do to help this person? What can I do to let them see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that this may be the best career for them, or to give them the skills that they can go out and feel empowered to do whatever it is they would like to do. Life will knock you down, but you can always get back up, and you can always start again, and you can always you have to push past the bad and know that the good will come. You make good decisions and don't stop moving forward. No, sometimes you don't even know where forward is, but just do the next right thing.
Chesca is also a proud mom of 4. We are thankful for Chesca's devotion to helping Alabamians in need. Her story is an inspiration to anyone who is facing a difficult circumstance. It is my honor to recognize her as the May Veteran of the Month.